Southern Wisconsin College is growing its campus in a big way, adding 1,000 students by the fall 2024 semester.
23 News reporter Alyssa Reamer learns more about the decision of selling one of the Blackhawk Technical College's campuses and moving the manufacturing facility to the Centr campus.
Thanks to a generous donation of $7 million by the Blackhawk Technical College Foundation, students who are now part of the school's manufacturing program in Milton, Wisconsin, will be joining the Central campus in Janesville.
It's exciting for the college and for the community as we move our second largest campus actually to a more accessible location.
Blackhawk President Tracy Pierner says this is part of a 4-phase plan. Since becoming president 7 years ago, the school went from 6 campuses to 2.
It is to build a really eye-appealing central campus, something that this college has really been missing.
Dave Holterman with the foundation says moving the facility will help improve student life.
All of the coursework that you could possibly need to take at one location, having the ability for the student body to be this cohesive unit and partake in what it means to be a student at a college, having it in one place just made a lot of sense.
Holterman says this will help make the college be more attractive during campus tours.
It's going to be with all of the new facilities that are currently under construction and this. I think the idea of a student saying this is where I belong, that this is the place that I want to take my education and take to the next level.
Working for you in Janesville, Alyssa Reamer, 23 News.
The Innovative Manufacturing Education Center is equipped to support several different programs like welding, automation, and packaging.